Alright guys, welcome back to my channel again. It's your boy Yasir here, aka Binary Yasir, guys. Okay, so basically I've sent 400 DMs a day for 90 days straight. Okay, total I think I sent out like 15k DMs, right? And in this video I'm gonna guys go ahead and show you step by step, like if I managed to get some clients or not. Okay, so in this video you know the result is whether I got some clients, whether I didn't got some clients, whether I booked some meetings and all of that, right? So basically the DMs I was sending was for the services I was offering for e-commerce brands, basically, right? I was offering static edits, email designers, landing page designers, and website designers too, right? So I was offering these services to e-commerce brands. So I was actually sending 400 DMs a day, okay, for 90 days straight to e-com brands to see if I can get, clients and all of that, right? Because I have done a challenge at the start of this year that I told myself, do a content creation for 90 days straight, okay, and also do outreach for 90 days straight, right? And in this video guys, I'll show you the results of the outreach I was doing for this whole 90 days straight, right? And also in the next video, maybe, or the next few weeks, I'll go ahead and create a video where I'm explaining the content creation I was doing, and also like the results I got from the content creation. Because as I already told you guys, I was in a challenge where I have to do content creation for 90 days and outreach for 90 days, right? So the outreach results, okay, you guys will see it in this video. And for the content creation results that I did, okay, I'll guys go ahead and create another video so you guys can go ahead and see my journey and how far I come, and if I also got my first client or not, right? So yeah, without that being said guys, and without wasting your time, let's go ahead and jump right into my computer and show you step by step where I actually break down whether I got clients or not for the outreach I was actually doing for the past 90 days, basically, right? So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into my computer, guys. So okay, in just 90 days, I sent over 15k Instagram DMs, okay, automatically. So that's over like 400 DMs a day. And this talk, I'll go ahead and break down my full strategy, the tools I use it, and also the exact scripts I use it to get replies and book some meetings, basically, right? And you'll guys also see a sneak peek at my Google Sheet tracker and DM script, okay, and all of that. I'm gonna go ahead and break down and show you everything in this Google Doc. So let's go ahead and start with the numbers first. So the total number of DMs that I sent is over 15k DMs, okay? And also the time frame that it took is 90 days, basically like 3 months, okay? And the average per day DMs I was sending was 167, okay, DMs a day. But sometimes the big days I was sending up to 400 DMs, and sometimes even 500 DMs a day max, right? And I booked 8 calls in total, okay, when I actually go ahead and send out all these 15k DMs on Instagram, basically. Before I even go ahead and start sending the DMs, right, I did some little bit of research and I asked ChatGPT like, how many clients will I get if I send out 15k plus DMs to e-com brands? And ChatGPT actually said that I'll be getting at least 6 to 7 clients, basically, right? And to be honest, I only got like 8 meetings, okay, in total, like the book calls, basically, and client is closed is 0. So that is far away from my expectations, basically, right? So yeah, I literally got 0 clients by sending 15k plus DMs, to be honest. And the reason I think that I didn't get that much more booked calls and closed clients is that when I actually send out the DMs, I will receive like automatic bot reply, basically, okay. They will say like, we are closed, so come back at this time or something like that. And sometimes the replies, the automatic replies, will say like, we don't actually monitor our Instagram messages, so please email us at this email, and they'll provide an email, right? So most of them, okay, most of the replies I was getting was just like automated bots, basically. But I'm sure if I had like only 15k plus econ brands that will actually say yes, we are interested in, and no, we are not interested in, I'll be at least book like 20 calls, something like that, and close it like at least 3 clients, basically, okay. So let me just go ahead and show you my Google sheet tracker, basically, okay. So let me open this. Okay, so this is actually my Google Sheet tracker where I was actually tracking everything. Okay, like basically I have the company name, okay, their website, the owner's first name, last name, their title, CEO, founder, or manager, their LinkedIn URL, their email. That's like their personal email basically, right? And also I have their Instagram here. So I was just using, okay, this Instagram blog section or the column, okay, where I have to actually send out the DMs. So basically, as you guys can see here, it says like send first DM. So this means that whenever I send the first DM, I'll come here and just take it in here like that. Okay, and if I didn't send it, I'll just click this button. So I created this column so that way I can track how many DMs I'm sending a day and all of that. Okay, and the other thing is like I also created like some follow ups. Okay, but to be honest, I didn't actually follow up because when you are following up with manually, it takes a lot of time, and if you are using an automation, okay, like you have to actually repeat all the process again, which might take another 90 days to be honest, right? So maybe if I have like more Instagram accounts and more proxies, which costs a lot of money too, right? Then that means I can send all of these Instagram DMs or follow-ups, okay, again I can follow up with them in just 3 days, okay? And after 3 days I can actually go ahead and do the same process until the follow-up is like up to 10, okay, 10 days basically, right? But that's not the case right now. So the total DM I actually sent is basically 15k. So let me scroll at the bottom. So yeah, as you guys can see here, so the total is over 15k plus, okay, Instagram DMs, right? And also yeah, I could go ahead and also do like email marketing since I have their email list, okay, where I can actually go ahead and get some more class on that. But the thing is like I don't have a budget for that, and I also created another video explaining just that. If you want to watch it, I'll leave that in the description below for the reason why I can't actually go ahead send some emails or do email marketing as an overall, right? So basically yeah, that's it. So that's my Google tracking sheet, okay? And here is the script I was actually using that at least got me some replies and also booked me 8 meetings in total basically, okay? So let me open it. So yeah, these are the scripts. So the first script is like, hey name, our team just created 3 ad creatives for your brand that could increase your CTA and ROIs. If they don't, you owe us nothing, and if they do, then we can talk about increasing your creative production. If you would like me to send you the free creatives, just reply yes and I'll send them over. Thank you, and then my name Yasser, right? So I was sending these DMs, okay, and this one is like another version of it. It is like basically 3 variation of it. So I was just testing first offer, second offer, and third offer, and this script is actually got me some replies. Some people will say, or some brands will say like yes we are interested in, and some of them will say no thank you, we are not interested in, right? So yeah, overall this script is actually booked me at least 8 clients, and I actually closed it none of them. So that's how basically it works. And the lessons I learned from sending 15k DMs is that volume always wins, but quality still matters to be honest, okay? And also the riches are in the follow-ups, and as I already guys told you, okay, I didn't do like some follow-ups, and if I were doing some follow-ups, I'm 100% sure that I will close at least 3 to 4 clients at least, okay? And and the other lesson I learned from doing some outreaches is that personalization gets replies like 100%, right? And the only thing I was personalizing was the first name, like hey, and then the brand name. Like for example, if the brand name is like skincare, I'll say like hey skincare, and then just like that. And that doesn't count as personalization. So basically, you have to actually go ahead and look into each brand, okay, and also learn their pain bounties and all of that, and then create a specific message for them, and that way it's easier to get a reply from them. But the thing is that will take so much time. If I were doing that, okay, like one by one, okay, I wouldn't able to send like 15k plus DMs in just 90 days. And also DMing is a number game, and consistency beats perfection basically, okay? I wasn't just trying to go ahead and perfect each script, okay, taking me too long time. like whatever comes to my mind, I was just putting on the script and then sending it like that. So I wasn't worried about, okay, make it perfect and all of that, okay? Because the more you do, okay, consistency, the more you can know like what to test, what to improve and all of that, okay? You get like some results quickly, okay? And also the scripts are just the start. Conversations close clients is basically, and I wasn't actually doing that, to be honest, because I was just sending, okay, one of these scripts. Let me quickly open this. So I'll send it one of these, scripts, and I'll say like just reply yes. So I'm already giving them an answer on what to say, basically, right? So once they reply yes, I was just sending, my calendar the link, just like that. So that's the main reason, okay? And also that's the lesson that I learned from sending 15k plus TMS in 90 days. And also here's a quick action steps for your agency that you can actually go ahead and replicate it in your own. So the first thing is, you can actually duplicate this system, okay, in your niche. Basically, I've also created another video where I was actually explaining how I'm sending 300 DMs every single day, okay, using some automations, which is this one, like called like IGDM bot, okay? So basically you use this AI tool which will help you actually go ahead and send like more DMs a day. So if you want like a breakdown of it, okay, I'll leave that in the description below, so make sure go ahead and check it out and watch that video. So if you actually go ahead and duplicate this system in your niche, I'm sure you'll get like some great results, and you will not waste time like manually sending DMs every single day, okay? It's just like plug and play. And the second action steps you can take for your agency is that use great scripts that get this reply, okay? So maybe if you want, you can replicate my own, okay? Maybe just take a screenshot, okay, of this video right now, okay, and just go to ChatGPT and say, here's my niche, so replicate this script, and then ChatGPT will help you replicate this, and also it will give you like some quick answer. So basically, like when you send this gram to brandies or like whatever niche you are in, like overwhelming them. Basically, you just saying if you are interested in, reply yes. So it is just like 3 words, and it is easy for them to engage, okay, with yes or no, okay? So that way you can get like some more replies, basically, right? And also the other thing is like you have to track your progress daily, okay? Use like some Google sheet like this one, okay? Create a column where you can track your daily action goals, basically, okay? So once you send out like your first Instagram DM script, okay, you can just mark it yes sent, and if not, you can just mark it no, I didn't send it yet, okay? And then you can send it later that way. And the other thing is just go ahead and commit it to 90 days, okay, of outreach consistently and daily, okay? Don't quit until 90 days, right? So if you go ahead and do that, you'll know what to improve and all of that, okay? And also the fifth thing is that if nothing above work is, try to change your niche or your service, basically, right? Because that's exactly what I'm currently doing, basically. So I'm thinking about actually going ahead and changing my service or change my niche as an overall, right? And now I'm thinking to go ahead and move into reputation management agency to build that, right? So I watched like some little bit YouTube videos, and people are saying like you can get your clients is very good results, and also you can actually go ahead and automate the whole service delivery, okay, in go high level, basically. And it seems a very good service, and it is an easy way to actually go ahead and offer these services to your clients. So that's what I'm actually thinking, to go ahead and beef it into it, right, from my design agency that I'm currently running. But in your case, if you did all of this, okay, and nothing actually works, okay, I'll suggest that you go ahead and change your niche, or just go ahead and change your service, basically, okay? So yeah, guys, so that's actually pretty much it, okay? So I sent out like 400 DMs a day, okay, and I didn't actually go ahead and get my first client. The only thing I did get was I booked 8 meetings in total, okay, from actually brandies. So yeah, and also I didn't actually go ahead and close any clients yet, but yeah, I was go ahead and still work hard, okay, and try to get my first client and see how it goes. So yeah, guys, that's it for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you taking the time. Okay, if you actually enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, and also if you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can go ahead and follow my journey and see if I will get my first client in the future too. Okay, and also yeah, I'll be starting a new reputation management agency, and I'll go ahead and create another video explaining and diving deep in this specific topic. Okay, and compare the design agency that I'm running right now and the reputation management, which one is easier to get clients and which one is easier to get results for your clients when you get your first client, basically, right? So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.